Well, good morning. Welcome to another video by AntiquesArena. My name is Walter Neal. I'm a UK reseller. I buy and sell antiques and collectibles and flip them for a profit either in my shop or online platforms or on my website. Today I got a really amazing haul video to show you. I've been out buying this weekend. I didn't go Saturday, but I went out yesterday. I done my local flea markets and so forth, and I've had some absolutely beautiful stock. It's going to be quite a long video. There's a lot of stock in there. Rather than do extra videos now, I'm going to just put it all into the one big video. So if you want to see it all, stick around. It's going to be a long one, but it's going to be a good one. Should we get started? I'm going to start off with this. Look at the size of that. It's from my waist up to my head, so it's probably 2 foot tall, I'd guess. It's all hand carved. We have a big Indian head. Now it has had damage, unfortunately. If I turn it around here, you can see this little bit here has been broken off and put back on. They haven't done a bad job because you can't see it really much from this side. But it's a big, heavy, carved Indian that looks spectacular. And yes, you've had a bit of damage, but tell you what, you go and find me another one that is carved wood. Resin ones now, yes, but not carved out of a single piece of wood. Now that cost me £20. And I can tell you now, it's still going to be going up to £95. So yeah, that's going to be going up for £95 on the website. Just for anybody who wants to know, the website is AntiquesArena.com. Next, we have a pair of handmade iron candlesticks. Somebody has made these at home. So you've got a steel rod, and they've made, well, it's got to be some sort of blacksmith or something. Little washers over here and welded them on, made the little drip pan, welded that, wrapped some wire around, made some feet. So you're talking like a blacksmith job or something like that. The one's a bit rusty, got to be cleaned. They owe me a £5. Now, when I bought them, this drip pan was off. I saw my local garage and they've welded it back on for me. So, really, really pleased. For a £5, they're going to go out for about £40. Really nice. Next one we got is another candlestick. But again, look at the size of that next to me. So you're talking over 2 foot tall again. It's a candelabra, not a candlestick, so he's got the 4 on the outside and the centre one. Now this isn't an old candlestick, it's in silver plate. But honestly, look at the size of that. Let me show you next to a standard candlestick so you can see what I mean about the difference in size. That's an 8-9 inch candlestick. So you can see what I mean about how big it is. This cost me a tenner, and it's not an old one, but they did tell me they paid £125 for this when they bought it new. So again, I think £45 got to be a fair price for a candelabra of that size to go on anybody's dining table. So really pleased again. And what's more, they look lovely in the shop. I'll splice in a photograph in a minute of them just standing there as high as my catering tables. So really, really pleased. Next piece was a nice bit of artwork. We have an original watercolour painting. It's really nice. I'll put in some photographs of this because you can't see how beautiful it is off the image. But we have an image of Durham. It is a signed example. If I move across here, I'll splice in the photographs. You can see the images of the artwork. It's a beautiful piece, really nicely done. And as I said, it is a signed piece. I have no idea who's done it yet. I'm going to try and do some research, see if we can find it, but it doesn't really make a huge difference. It's probably just going to be a local amateur. But it is really, really a nice painting. Now that cost me a tenner. If I never find out who the artist is, you're talking probably 45, 55 pounds, something like that for it. If I find out it is an artist that's listed, somebody who does it for a living or something, then we could be talking £100, £120, so we'll see. But that's one for research at a later date. Okay, next piece we got is a bit of 19th century ceramics. We have a charger. Now I don't know if you can actually see how beautiful this is. It is turquoise glaze, really, really beautiful bright turquoise glaze. So I'll probably take photographs outside for you, but let me show you. That's how dirty it is. It's absolutely stinking. Now it came in, they knew exactly what it was. Rare Minton charger circa 1872, £20. First of all, a charger of this size by Minton should be a lot more money anyway. It's got this beautiful turquoise glaze to it and this nice arts and crafts pattern coming around the outside. However, it's also, if you turn it over, got the lozenge mark. Now I've actually done a video for you to know how to date these lozenge marks. Now off this you can actually date this to the exact day and month it was made, not just the year. And then you've got all the Minton marks impressed and the pattern number there, 1701. So really, really nice turquoise glaze charger. Look at the colour, you can see the colour there now tidy on the back. Absolutely gorgeous. Now it's got some scratching, surface scratching. Somebody really almost as if they've gone to town with a wire wool on it. I'm going to give it a good clean, see exactly how bad it is. But I still think it's probably a 65 or 75 pound charger. It is really, really nice. And Minton had some very top end designers working for them back in the day, such as Christopher Dresser and things. So I'm going to do some research to see whether or not this design is registered with anybody special. But for £20, absolutely love it. And I didn't just buy this, I bought this and the next object, and I had them both for the same price, for the £20. So have a look at this now. Okay, so I had the Minton charger, was priced up at £20, and then this plate was priced up at £3. I had them both for £20. But I haven't seen one of these before. Look at this. You have the Islamic writing down the centre. Let me take this sellotape off. So we have all the Islamic writing, you have all these heavy thick enamels. I don't know if this classes as the Quasar family. It is signed. So this is one for research. It cost, as I said, 20 quid. He was only asking £3. And I'll be honest with you, I have not had one of these before. Could be Ottoman Empire. It's so much it could be. I have to do some research on it. It's not something I've ever had, and I love the fact it was a signed piece. So the fact it was signed, potentially it could be quite a bit of money. But even if it's nothing spectacular, the fact of the novelty and the fact you don't see them is 20, 30, 40 pound. But it's also got potential being anything, you know, some of the Quasar stuff and the Ottoman Empire stuff can be up in the hundreds, so it's really got some good potential. So for £20, I'm going to make 3 times my money minimum off the charger, and that is a steady piece. I was walking through Bessemer Road, the market, and I stumbled on a stall with a lady from Germany who's been living over in the country for quite some time. And she pulls out her entire collection of teddy bears. And 99% of them were stiff, so I bought the lot. She originally had them priced up at £19, £20, £25 and so forth each. And I'm going to show you the job lot I bought now. And I paid £150 for all the teddy bears. So it sounds a lot of money, but there's one from Harrods, there's one that's not a stiff, and the rest are stiff. Have a look at these now. You're going to love them. So here we go. We have 17 teddy bears. Now I could have swore when I counted them yesterday there's a few more. So there may be a couple more in the car. But let's base it just on these at the moment. So you got some really nice, you got a lamb, you got a kangaroo, you got a pig, I don't know what they all are, cats, ducks, you got a little hand puppet there, stiff hand puppet, you got deer, hedgehogs, dogs. This one, I have no idea what animal that is. But what you're looking for with a stiff, let me look for an easy one for you a minute, is a button in the ear and the label. Sometimes the button gets lost, but you'll see the hole in the ear where the button was, which is a bit of an indicator as well. But that is a really nice job lot of stiff. As I said, there's two that aren't. You've got the Harrods teddy bear here, 2007, and this. Sort of 1950s, I'm not 100% what it is, but it's got good age to it. So that's probably one for research. But what I intend to do is I intend to list it as a job lot. I'm not going to do them individually. I'm going to do it as a collection of stiff, varying ages. And I'll separate out the Harrods teddy bear and that one and the rest then, because this stiff all goes one lot on the website. As I already said, they owe me £150. Now, there's 17 there. If I was to say £20 a piece, that's £340. However, some of these, I do think, are going to be more than £20 each. You know, a beautiful little Bambi there. This one is worn. You know, you got the mohair and that's missing off it. Look at the face, really worn. But you know what? Full of character. Really, really nice. Little monkey hand puppet. Whee! They're cute. Varying ages, but again they've all got their buttons. So I'm probably going to say £350 on my website for the collection, minus the Harrods bear and the other bear, or I may even put them on as the entire collection and just say there was two that aren't stiff. £350, which is literally £21 each. I think they're worth every penny of that being stiff. A couple of them have got a bit of wear, but they're the older ones. They're the ones people are going to want anyway, and other than that, the more recent ones are all in mint condition with their buttons and tags. I just think it was a lovely collection. And what's more, the lady has taken my business card because she's got a lot more stiff at home and other German teddy bears. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased. A nice job lot to come off car boot sale. Okay, moving on. I've got loads to show you. We'll move on to this. Now here we have, I believe, a World War II leather and rubber bayonet truncheon. That's because I was looking at the bayonets in the auction this morning. So you got a really nice, it's got some wear, but it's World War II, and it comes with its original sheath fills, whatever you want to call it, holder. Now I paid £45 for this. They haven't come in for cheap. However, I have never ever seen one. I looked online, and some people are putting them down to Polish military police and things like that. And some people are asking as much as £600 on some of these websites for these. Now, I have no idea what it's worth. As I said, I've never bought one before. You can't list them on eBay.
However, I have my own website and I have my own shop, so I can sell it. It's got to be worth £100, £150 of anyone's money. If other people are asking £500 and £600, it's got to be a good £100 profit on that for me. So, but before I put it up for sale, I'm not just going to guess the price. I'm going to try and do more research on it, find out exactly what it is. I can't find no military stamps, but you can clearly see the age on there. Look at the holder there. You can see the age. So we'll see. But I'm pretty confident it's World War II. But as for whether it's British, Polish, German, I haven't got a foggiest idea. I really haven't. It's no point me trying to pretend I have, because I haven't. But what I do know is, in 25 years, I haven't had one, which makes me want it. So £45, so it weren't cheap, but at the same time, it was a really, really nice little piece. That's going to be unique. Next piece we had was, again, a little Persian or Egyptian incense burner. So it's bronze. You'd lift the lid up. Hang on. There you go. Open the lid. Put your little candle burner or incense oils, wherever it is, goes in there. It's full of this pierced work so that you can release the scent or the smells into the room. Has this sort of shell motif all the way around it. It's hand forged. You only got to look at all this, hammering and that on the handle. Now I paid £25 for it. Paid £30 for it in the indoor flea market in Tremorfa and Splott. However, what I liked about it, signed. Do you know how rare it is to get signed metalware, whether it's Egyptian, Persian, Ottoman? Again, needs research. Things up that way. But we have a signed bit of metalware. Value-wise, again, I'm confident I can get 75 for it. No problem whatsoever. But I'm going to research it again, find out with the signature, and go from there. And again, this could be a really good one. But I'm not going to lose no money on it. At the very least, I'm going to double my money. But I think it's got potential, again, of being anywhere up to a couple of £100 when I do the research. So it's something, again, that's not going straight up for sale now, one, because it needs a bit of research on it. Next one we have is a hunting horn. Silver plate mounts. Little silver plate applied shield there, and you have horn, genuine horn for the body. Real nice piece, in good condition. Now this cost me £15 in the flea market again, and I rate that at about £65, £70, somewhere under there. It's a really nice hunting horn, and I'll probably ask 75 for it, to be honest with you, and see where I go. But it's really nice. It's lost a lot of plate, but you get that with the age. It's just a really nice piece. Hunting horns and things I always do well at. I'm not going to try and blow it, guys, because I haven't got a foggiest idea. I can't blow them. I tried and tried over the years. I just cannot blow them. But £15, it's going to be asking about 75 for that. Next piece is damaged, unfortunately, but it cost me a tenner. But if you're into fishing or fish, look at that. So you have a stingray, or a ray anyway, and it's carved out of agate. Unfortunately, though, it has lost some of its tail. The tail, in my opinion, should be quite a bit longer, another 3 or 4 inches of agate for the tail. But it is a beautiful piece. It's really, really nice. I haven't had one before, and to be honest with you, look at the movement on they've captured that beautiful, highly polished. They've got the eyes and the face, lovely. Wish the tail. I would have rather paid more money and have the tail perfect than what I've paid. I paid a tenner for it. And I think anybody who loves fishing and things like that, or a bit of art, this is nothing more than artwork, would want that. But even with the tail broken, I think that's 25, £30. So it's a good 2 or 3 times on my money. It's just a nice quality decorative item. Don't we all like a bit of Lalique? We got a Lalique shop display stand for jewellery. You'd put your bracelet or whatever it is on there. But Lalique shop display. So I'm going to be putting that on eBay at probably 20 or 30 quid, and that cost me £3. It's actually, apart from being dusty, it's in good condition. I wonder if you could take that, or you could take that off. I wonder if you could change it for something other than the bracelet bit, or maybe have that polished off and just have the Lalique plaque. I don't know, but either way, it was a Lalique shop display for £3, and that's going on eBay. 25, 30 quid, and I'll see what offers I get. They can make me offers. We were walking around the flea market and come across a stall, and he had these up for sale. Now, I went, couldn't find him, and I've actually broken that one. That'll teach me for not wrapping them up tidy in the bag. That wasn't the one I bought it for, but I don't like breaking stuff. That was disappointing, unless it was already broken, because it was under the sellotape, so I don't know with that one. This was the one I actually wanted. And I asked him how much, and he said £5. Now, I assumed he meant £5 each. I give him a tenner, and he gave me a £5 back. So it was a £5 the pay. Unfortunately, that one is now damaged. May have been when I bought it, I don't know. But this one is Waterford Crystal, and it's in good condition. There's no damage to it, and it is a signed example. I don't know if you can see the signature there, but it is a signed example. And for a £5, that's going to be worth £25 on its own. I'm gutted about this one. I really am. If I broke down and kicking myself, but I would like to think that it's not me that's broke it. The only saving grace on this one is I can't see a signature on this one, so I'm not losing another bit of Waterford or something. But I don't like damage. I think things survive over the years, and then if you damage them, it's just carelessness. So. Next piece is this little Indian bronze. Dancing goddess or something, not 100%. But it come in for £3. £3 whole for a solid bronze little statue like that. Is it Shiva? I have absolutely no idea, but it won't be hard to find that. And again, I'd normally get about £15, £20 for something like that, no problem at all. But there's so many of these different gods and things, and she's actually stood on someone. If you look there, she's actually stood on someone or something. Evil bugger. See, I have been wrapping my stuff up in the markets these days because I don't like breaking stuff. So, is that just not the kitschiest thing in the world? It's Japanese, it's 1960s, and it's a money box. All the work was done for me. 1967, Japan. And I just think that is so cute, so novel. I'll give it a nice bit of a wash, but all this black is supposed to be on this part of the design. Couple of old, really old crazing hairlines and things, but you know what? What a nice, unusual item. I don't rate it highly. If it was in better condition, it'd probably be £30–40. But with all the crazing cracks and that, it has got crazing cracks. Still a really decorative piece. It's going to be £10 or £15, and it was £1. I just really think it's a lovely looking thing. Again, we have a Victorian cranberry glass Jack in the Pulpit vase. It's a nice example. You can always tell the colour. It's not coming across on the video as well as it is in reality, in all honesty. It's a really deep, beautiful red. Now, the sad part is this came with a tiny chip on the end of the foot there. See it? Top one here, missing just the point. But it was £1, and I weren't going to leave it there. Again, that's going to be £12 or £15 even with that little chip on there, because it's so negligible on the base, you can't see it, so it'll still sell. Okay, now we have a nice solid brass door knocker with an English setter. So it's good size, 3–4 inches, and it's just got a nice colour and patina to it. Nice little door knocker, and it was £1, and I sell these all day long between £20 and £25. Don't struggle with them. So that was a nice little earner that'll end up on eBay. So we got a 1930s to 50s ceramic wall pocket, nicely molded, nice color. It has got a maker's mark on the back, but I can't read it. Now, I'm trying to think who it is got the globe, and off the top of my head, I've gone blank. But it's going to be so easy to find. Just quick flick through the marks. There's so many different people that do with the globe. You got globe pottery, you got Mintons. There really are just loads of them with the globe. So I'll just have a quick look through my book later on, and I'll find that. But it's not high value. It came in for £1, and it's worth about £15. But again, it's really good markup. I absolutely love this next piece. So this piece come in. It is a Dartmouth Fish or glug jug, whatever you want to call them. And they come in a variety of styles, Majolica and green. So this one is advertising Plymouth Gin of the West. Plymouth Gin of the West. And there it is. It's a Dartmouth jug. Unfortunately, it's got some chip in. It's got a chip on the foot there. It's got a chip under the foot there. It's got another chip on the foot there. And it's got a couple of chips up on the spouts, but they're little small chips. Nothing major, but enough. In good condition, I'd be thinking £50–60 for this bit of advertising, where in this condition, I still think it's £25. No problem at all with the chips, and that is still a really nice thing. It's got to be worth £25–30 with the chips. And you can't have fish without chips, can you? Let's be honest. So a few little chips on it, but you know what? That's a nice rare thing. Even with the few chips, once it's washed and cleaned, and you can see the state on the stuff as I buy it is stinking dirty. But yeah, I'm not going to struggle. It's even with the chips, it's £25–30 all day long. And I absolutely love it. For a nice big vase. Oh, yeah, vase. Would you put it as a vase or a bowl? Maybe a bowl. I think a vase, but we'll see. Either way, bowl or vase. Now, nice, very simple, modern design by Pottery. Pattern is Dusk by Joe Gorman, and it is by Pottery. So everything you need to know on this is on the underneath. It's just a nice big piece that cost me £3. And value on something of this size, I wouldn't dream to think what it was new. I haven't researched it, but I'm thinking I'm not going to be much less than £25–30. Nice decorative. Sell it as a fruit bowl in the shop here. It's really nice decorative piece. It's very elegant and modern design. That one will sell easy enough. Okay, so we have a bit of mid-century modern, probably 1960s. It is a signed piece, and it's signed JG 3080. Now, off the top of my head, I have absolutely no idea, but if somebody has signed their work, they obviously value their work. It's textured, cased glass. This was massive in the 60s, you know, with Whitefriars doing it and things. This is a Scandinavian piece, and it weighs a ton, and it's in good condition. Now, it come in for £1, and depending on the maker, it's not going to be hard for me to find the maker. I'll find the maker today. It could be anywhere up 40, 50, £60 even for a piece like that. We'll see. It could be as low as 25, but we'll see. Depending on the maker. It won't take me long to find it. By the time you all see the film, this stuff will already be up for sale because I've got 3 or 4 films already made. But a really good little find again. This one is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but we have a carved figure of Ivory. At the moment, there's a lawsuit going on with Ivory. I've done a blog on it on my website. I've done a really big blog showing you how to identify Ivory, how to tell it apart from bone and celluloids and plastics. And in 2008, well, it's always been legal to sell ivory that was up to 1947. But in 2018, there was a new law come in that they're banning the sale of all ivory, even antique ivory. In order to sell ivory, one, you have to be registered with CITES or something, and 2, it has to be declared as historically important to the country. And for that to happen, museums have to agree on it, as well as certain experts. However, Sotheby's and a few other companies, massive companies, have taken the government to court trying to stop them destroying old ivory now, and stop them banning the ivory, because there's a lot of ivory going to be destroyed. But it's an interesting read. Go and read about it. But at the moment, I can still sell this. It cost me 50p. So it's a nice little thing. Value-wise, £45, somewhere under there. Doesn't sound a lot for a carved piece of ivory, but you know what? That's what it's worth, £45–50. But I do intend to sell all my ivory off and have it gone long before any court decision. But for 50p, I won't leave it there. I've had a set of 6, late 19th century, so about 1818 date, something like that. 6 Bristol green wine glasses with a clear stem. Nice glasses. They don't pull a fortune anymore. They cost me £1.50 for the 6. I'll show you the others now. A couple of tiny flea bites on the rims, on the feet, really small and negligible for the £1.50. They're going to be 20 quid. But I have got a set of 6 of them. I'm not going to pull them all out. You don't need to see them all. But if anybody's interested, they're going to be up on my eBay very shortly for the £20. But I have got a set of 6 of those. Next one is a Royal Worcester egg coddler. It's a large size, and as you know, as I've been doing egg coddlers, you've seen them going. It's quite a common pattern, this one, but again, it's £10 or £12, no problem at all. Depending on the pattern, you can get up to £40, £50 for an egg coddler these days. When I saw this, I thought it was Chinese at first, because I've got this plate on a Chinese, this design on a Chinese plate. However, it's studio pottery. I haven't done the research on it yet. You're seeing the stuff as straight as it comes in. There's a signed bit of studio pottery. It's marked up at £6 inside the dish, but he literally charged me £1, £1.50. So all in all, it's a nice little thing. And it's in good condition. Nice bit of studio pottery with the fish design. So for £1.50, again, once I find out who it is, we'll know. But value-wise, it's going to be up 25 quid, something over there, 20, 25 quid. I got one. Who's had this spinach? Anyone? We got a teddy bear of Popeye the Sailor Man. Now, do you remember Popeye and Olive? He always had his spinach. That should be a pipe coming out of there, because he always had the spinach end with his pipe in. However, it's lost part of his pipe, and the foot needs stitching up. But he was £2. I'm going to stitch the foot, and I'm not going to worry about the pipe, and I'm just going to sell him for £10 or £15 in the shop. He's a big one. He's about 2 foot tall, 18 inches, 2 foot tall. And apart from the pipe and the foot, he's in good condition. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, for £2, we have a bit of Popeye. Just looking around, I have got jewellery and bits that I'm going to show you in a minute. We also had this, which is a silver plate and porcelain box. Now, it's Chinese. It's got the mirror inside. Now, these are known as shard boxes. A lot of the time, these plaques are genuine. Not always, but a lot of the time they're genuine, because what they're doing, they're going around, they're finding fragments or parts of a vase that's been buried, things like that, where they're digging up these sites, these old kiln sites. And what they're doing, they're taking fragments, mounting them in silver plate, and selling them as a shard box. So some of these pieces with the painting can be original, 18th century porcelain in a brand new box. Not all of them, some of them are brand new, but I have had some where they've used original parts that they've dug up. For a decorative famille rose panel in a silver plated box, and that was 50p. I'm not going to struggle to get £15 or £20 for that. Next piece is 2 brooches. This is the first. So it's obviously a ship's wheel. It's made of pewter with enamel. So it's enameled work. It's not signed, but if you're into sailing, little yachts, things like that, what a nice little brooch. So that cost me £7.50. Again, I think that's about £18, £20, somewhere over there. Then we had this beautiful anchor. It's set with marquisites. You can see them sparkling there. It's got the twisted rope, so it's the tangled up anchor. And this one is sterling silver. It's in good condition. It's lost one marquisite stone there, looking at that in the center, but you can't notice it. And I think that's about £25, £30, somewhere over there. And again, that was £7.50. I had the 2 of them off the same lady for £15. However, was it? Did they give them off? Not sure. Right. I've got a selection of other silver. I'm not sure if it come off the same lady or a different lady. Little collection. I got a solid silver Welsh love spoon. So it's a nice little thing. The Welsh love spoon was basically a token given to a wife, carved by the husband, and the more intricate the carving, the more he loved her. So it's been a symbol for hundreds of years, the Welsh love spoon. A nice little silver pendant there. I've got a silver charm or pendant of the 3 feathers, which is a very Welsh thing. I've had a silver charm of the Irish harp. I've had a silver charm of a teapot. Maybe I should rub it, see if a genie comes out. And I've had a little heart locket. That lot there cost me a £5 for all of it, which was cheap as chips, to be totally honest with you. I could put a couple of thin chains on them and get £12 and £15 a piece for them, no problem at all. And the thin chains owe me nothing because they're wafer thin. Right, that's it on the collectible side. I then had this, which is give or take 300 grams of coins. Now, I bought them off a dealer. He knew what he was doing. He said there's 300 grams of silver in there. It's mixed, some pre-21, some, well, most of it's over 21, and then some pre-21. But he did say to me, there's a lot in there that's in fine condition. So there's an entire bag of coins here. Now, I paid him £50 for the bag. And I bought with it a solid silver bracelet for a £5. And I can't find where I've put the bracelet. I'm going to have a look in just a minute. But it may not end up into the film because I think I might have left it in my coat in the house. So I paid him £55, £50 for the bag of coins, and a £5 for the bracelet. The bracelet's going to sell for £20–25. The coins, I have checked it. There's 80 odd grams of full silver, which means there's 220 grams of half silver. But there's a lot of coinage in here. If I want to, I can sell. But we looked at the spot price yesterday for silver. Nearly lost that. We looked at the spot price yesterday for silver, and I think it was 47p spot price. So if we work on 45p, so there's 220 grams divided by 2 because it's only half silver, right? And multiply it by 45p. So I've got £50 back on the half silver, and then I got 80 grams of 45. So I got £36 of profit just if I want to melt it on that bag. Will I sell it or will I melt it? I don't know, but there's £36 of profit at the moment just on that bag. And there's about £20 of profit on the bracelet, which if I can find, I will put out. Let me just check my bag. Okay, I can't find the silver bracelet. It's probably in the house. I'm not going to bother worry about it. It's just a standard 3-colour metal bracelet in sterling silver, and it's going to sell for about £25. I think the final piece for today's video is a nice, elegant vase, hand painted, and it's just a nice, slim, elegant looking vase. I love the simple flower, very clean, and this one is by Gouda of Holland. Royal Gouda of Holland. Now, I've always done well with Gouda. It cost me £1, and I see that about £20, £15 to £20 again. No problem at all. Gouda ware does still sell. There's a lot of modern ceramics and things that don't, but Gouda is one that I still do okay with. So I think that's about it for today's video. I'm just looking around to see if there's anything else I've missed. I don't know what you think. I've spent a bit of money. Yeah, I'm all come in for peanuts, you know, 150 on the teddy bears, £10 for the painting, £20 for the Indian head, 45 for the truncheon. You know, it adds up to a few £100 on the day. However, some beautiful stock. If I was to bid on this lot in auction, I'd be paying double, minimum double what I've got, and then trying to get a profit on top. So all in all, I think I'm really pleased. If you're interested in learning how to do the lozenge marks, I'll put a link in the description for you to go to that video to have a look at that video. If you have any information on the truncheon, I'm always grateful for any help, as with the 2 Islamic pieces, I'm going to call them, the bronze incense burner or oil burner and the ceramic plate. So there's 2 there or 3 there that I'm always happy to have help with if you've got the help. Other than that, I'm very grateful. If you're still here watching, thank you very much, and go across, check out the website and the blogs, AntiquesArena.com. The shop over there is really filling up with some beautiful stock. So, guys, thanks for watching. Bye for now.